loves, so we are here to do this reading for you guys. Again, don't forget to give the video a like if this is helpful, if it resonates, and also feel free to subscribe to stay tuned for future readings. So what we have right here, as you can see, we have this King of Cups, masculine energy here. Someone, it looks like they're in a tree house, but it looks like someone's hiding in the tree. And I always say the tree is like somewhere, like when you go in higher territory, you're in higher ground here, to kind of be protected away from like the predators that are on like the ground. Okay, but it's like someone is looking for this person, okay, because they can see, oh, there's those pentacles. I know that belongs to them. They must be close. But this person is like gone up in the tree because they just want peace, and maybe they feel like, you know, this person isn't going to be someone that's going to respect their choices without obstructing their peace. So yeah, with the World card in the reverse here, again, it kind of looks like someone may come in and out of like some sort of like doorway or opening here. There's something that's like been left open where this person comes through, but every time they come through, they're literally just coming to see like who's there, or they're looking for someone. There's even someone here that's trying to blend in with the tree. They're trying to camouflage themselves in the tree. Someone's hid actually in the tree, and then like it's just like there's no one there. So this person goes back from where they came from, and then they feel stuck now. Okay, they feel stuck now. I don't know why, but again, like here, I'm just getting this energy here, like these two together as well for me, like this and this deck can be like demon energy. So someone could be like, trying to like control how someone else is moving forward, or maybe they're being controlled by their own demons and they're trying to get their demons to control how someone else is moving forward here. But I feel like this person, they're also, I feel like this person is also someone that's they could try to camouflage themselves as someone that has some sort of value to offer at the time when they're looking for people. They disguise themselves in this energy. But then it's like, you know, what's really going on is like there's this someone secretly orchestrating something here in the background. This could also be someone doing like a big, large sort of like grand entrance sort of thing. And it's like, you know, they do this big performance and they're looking around and it's like, okay, I don't see anybody there. I don't see anybody there. Is anyone looking? Is anyone seeing this big, large performance that I'm putting on? Is anyone looking? Is anyone seeing? I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone. This is not going in my favor. Wheeling, right? This is not going in my favor. This is not going in my favor. And it's like, yeah, there's energies of people around, but they're not coming. They're actually hiding away, or they're keeping out of harm's way. Because these people could be focused on like having a sense of peace, you know, or they could be focusing on things where they feel like, you know, they could be focusing on things such as like self-love, or they could be focusing on like their own foundation, you know, things that they're trying to grow of value to them. But again, it's almost like someone feels like if the reason they may feel like they have to kind of stay in their space is because if they come down here onto the ground, it's like someone that's seeking them is probably going to make a lot of different noise here, and make a lot of noise should someone choose to not go with them back into like their little place where there's just like, it's just a trap. It's like someone wants to take someone and lure them into like their their little lair here, but it's like it's all just a trap. Okay, But this person don't even want to be in there themselves that long, because when they're in there, they feel stuck. So they try to get other people to go in there with them to feel stuck as well with them. But it's like, if they don't even want to be in there, then why would anyone else? But it's like, I don't know, I feel like this person feels stuck because maybe they need to have solitude, like maybe they need to like have some like a period of solitude to figure out how's best for them to move forward, like on their like journey. But they don't want to have solitude because it makes them just feel stuck. But it's like, if they feel stuck, there may be some sort of insight or lesson that they need to learn. Okay, but instead of going through that, they're just like trying to find other people to kind of distract them, or to try and bring them to, like, it's like they could be trying to making big, grand, loud, you know, gestures. This could even be someone that maybe walks around and stamps their feet very loudly, or just makes a lot of noise and, like, you know, big grand physical gestures with like their body here. But it's all in an attempt to, like, you know, to be seen, to be heard. But it's like, look, they even have these two snakes here. So it's like, you know, growing from them. So it's like, whatever they're saying, it could just seem like they're just saying snaky stuff. They're just saying things that just sound like, you know, they just have the wrong intentions, basically. Like, it's obvious in what they say. But then they have a very loud presence. Okay, 3 of Pentacles and then the 10 of Swords. But I feel like this loud presence is just to gain a lot of attention. Okay, but then if they do that and then no one's there, it's like, huh? You know? But yeah, with the 3 of Pentacles here, I feel like, and the 10 of Swords, someone knows this here, okay, is something that is just like, it's just like some sort of betrayal or some sort of like situation where someone's having to carry the extra weight of this, because like while someone's making these choices, it's like they've put their baggage onto someone else to carry for them. And I feel like that person that's like carrying it for them, it's like one person that's doing that. Okay, we got the 3 of Pentacles here underneath as well. There could be one other person or maybe 3 other people here that are trying to kind of like, you know, assume like the right energy for themselves, assume the right position, assume the right mode. They could even be trying to figure out, like, focus on, like, you know, investing in more things, investing their time more in things that are actually going to be valuable to them and that's going to bring them some sort of value. But if there's anything where they feel like it would just end in a feeling of like betrayal, or backstabbing, it's like, okay, I'm not investing in that, right? So I feel like these are like decisions here that it's like a few different people could have all made this like choice, but then there's like, you know, an energy of like someone also that was stuck that is also now like moving forward from this, and now this person's looking around like, where's everybody gone? Where's everybody gone? Where's everybody gone? One person, the person that I kept in my trap, you know, and I would go to check and see if they're still in the trap. They're not in the trap anymore. I checked the trap and they're gone. They're not in there. Oh my gosh, they're in their chariot. They're moving forward. Oh my gosh, they're getting away. Make noise, make noise, make noise, make noise. That's what's happening. And then there's someone else, right, where it's like, where have they gone? They're not in their usual location, but I see all of their stuff there. Okay, let me go back into my lair. Let me come back another time. Where are they? They're still not there. This is not working out in my favor. We're in reverse. And it's like, I don't know, there's just people here, yeah, that are moving from a place of like faith and like a connection with the divine, and like assuming like a position that aligns with like their beliefs, their faith. They may be more receptive to the divine here, and like the divine answered them. The divine gave some sort of like, they had faith, and the divine is like, you know, basically showing up for them, showing them things of value, showing them things, like, even if it's small things of value, showing them things that they can utilize to, you know, gain some bigger forms of value, or to, you know, it's like taking lemonade and making lemonade. What? Taking lemons and making lemonade? Okay, there's some people here that are doing that, like the divine's giving them lemons and they are making lemonada. That fresh lemonade, yeah. Making that fresh. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, making that fresh lemonade and we'll be enjoying the fruits of the fresh lemonade that they have freshly squeezed for themselves. That is going to be the results of a lot of people's, you know, them trusting in their faith here, by avoiding certain traps, not, you know, succumbing to like any fear or like loud performances of noise to kind of draw them into like again another trap or something. It's kind of like, you know, focusing on, you know, what's right in the name of like love and like value and faith. Yeah, and this is bringing people blessings. Okay, blessings here with the star card. Okay, there could also be someone here that's like sees eye to eye with someone on something here, and these could be two people that like have very strong faith in something, or they have a joint faith in something, and they see eye to eye on something. So it's almost like I see someone here like, okay, they've agreed on something, and then to the other person they're like, all right, let me show your hand, like show your hand, like what you got. You say you got some for me, let me see, show your hand. And then someone shows their hand, and then they both discuss, is this valuable, is this something we need, is it something we not need, you know? And then it's like, you know, death energy. Yeah, they're like, we already have all of these little pentacles here. We have so much of them to the point where we just left them out on the side. You know, we have all of these. You know, I mean, it's almost like they could have decided like, yeah, like end this, or, you know, death to this, because there was no heart in it. There was no lovingness. There was no genuineness in something. There was no heart. There was like almost like there was not even like a beating heart within this situation. It was just like, yeah. So someone could have been even trying to like grow something that they realized the more they tried to grow it, it was just going to die anyway. So they just had to just make a mutual decision with each other. And then it's like they thought, okay, let's see what this person shows up with. And then they showed their hand. They completely showed their hand. And then it's like, okay, ending, death to that situation. Yeah. The Ace of Swords here, yeah, exactly, because, and the High Priestess, an intuitive decision. Yeah, two people have made a mutual decision based upon a truth that they both have. Yeah, King of Swords here in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands. So if you see the King of Swords here in the reverse, it's like their head's turned in the other direction here. This King of Swords is looking over at the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is looking forward. But again, these two people, it's like they are both in the energy of the Two of Swords together. Okay, it's almost like you can't get through. Like, in order to get to one, you have to get through the other one. It's like, you know, there's a mutual decision. So it's like, because two people have made the same choice, there's like a powerful choice that's kind of, you know, activating something. But for obviously, because I feel like it could even be more than two people here. This could just be like a specific energy of two people that are like together on something. But I feel like there's even like, there could even be like three or more. But yeah, but it's kind of saying, yeah, two people have made a choice, and it's like they're side by side on something. There could even be four people here. Okay, this could be two people here. This could be two people here. Okay. I feel like these two people communicate with each other about the best decision that's best for both people, and the thing, and then these two people do the same thing as well. And they're all using their intuition in regards to like the best path to move forward. And it's like, so some people that have all mutually made a decision that there's a path. Remember, this came up in Pisces reading where I said someone was trying to derail the path and go down the wrong path with the whole spaceship card. A few people have made the decision not to go down the path where someone tried to like hide the pebbles and send people down the wrong path, right? The people, it's like there's a good 4 people at minimum that I feel like have noticed, oh, that's not right. That's not the right path to take. That's not going in the right direction. You know, there were two people that could have been right there, okay, and then someone could have either reserved, put in any, like, adding any fire to the situation, and then someone else could have reserved communication. Okay, they just decided not to pursue that path. There could be two other people here where they could have seen something and then got complete clarity after, like, seeing something. It's like their intuition. It's like they could have seen something and they felt like, okay, yeah, like intuitively, you know, there's something that they may have felt like, okay, something needs to be, something new that they could be birthing needs to be protected, or something new, or something to do with like a child, a baby, someone's child here. I feel like there's someone that knows something. Someone knows something, okay? And it's like something about a child that may need protecting or something like that. Yeah, the Strength card. Or maybe, yeah, like this child, like if this child isn't adequately protected, they could just kind of feel like internally they just having to rely upon so much strength to be in the presence of something, although it's like they know that something isn't truthful and that like they don't really resonate with some sort of truth, but they may feel like they have to be in the presence of something, although that like they know something. But it's like someone's using their strength to really like still make the right choices for themselves, and they could be like whatever they see, it's like they communicate it to like their trusted person, and then like that person does the same thing as well. So King of Pentacles in the reverse here. Yeah, someone is showing up and they see that like something's been protected. They finally see, remember I said they kept showing up like, where is this person? Then they finally show up and they finally see like, oh, you're protecting this. Say nothing. That's what I'm hearing. Say no more. Right? But it's almost like it kind of stops someone in their tracks. But it's like, I feel the sense of like, yeah, they lose all love if there was any in the first place. But it's like they lose love because they feel like someone is protecting something out of love. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, like Three of Wands. Yeah, this is someone guarding something, watching God to make sure something that was loving wasn't going to grow. They were watching over this like loving new beginning to make sure it didn't flourish, to make sure it didn't grow. Oh my gosh, someone found something that was planted under the ground to kind of be kept, you know, protected so it could grow, and they dug it up. They dug up the seed that was in the ground that was planted. They dug it up, and then they found like, I have the gift, I have the power. That's how they felt. And then little did they know, they used the portal wrong. They used the portal wrong. Okay, they dug what they found under the grave, okay, with some form of value, because they went, you know, digging up things that weren't theirs to dig up. But cool, they dug it up and they misused. They found something that was very powerful, and it's like they didn't know how to utilize it to the point where it may have actually worked against them, because it's like some sort of, the force was not in their control. This person's used to controlling things. This force was not in their control at all. It's like trying to control a bloody portal. Like, you cannot control the energy of a portal. So it's like someone could have just got sucked into something, but maybe it was buried in the first place so you don't get sucked into it. But it's like if you dig it up and you go looking, and you then get sucked up into it, it's like, well, maybe that was out, maybe that's why it was out of your way. Maybe that was why it was out of your way, so you didn't have to get sucked into like whatever you went digging to go find. But then it's like if you find it, then it's like, okay, there's something here. Whatever you found, it was non-physical. It was non-physical. It was like you dug something up and like this energy just came from the soil, and then it just like lifted in the air and you were like, whoa, what's that? And then It's like you tried to reach for it, but you couldn't contain it. It wasn't something that could be contained, and you realize I have no power over this force. This is something that it's like an omnipresent, it's like an omnipresent power. And I have no power over this. And then someone's like, whoa, like, whoa, but then someone else realizes like, oh, this is actually very valuable. This is actually very valuable. Let's like put it back under the ground and plant it somewhere else where it's more protected. Because like this in the wrong hands, like, but I feel like, or someone may have just thought, okay, let's keep this in our possession, but like let's protect this, or let's move it, let's use this to move forward with our long-term plans, because this is a valuable asset for us moving forward that's going to help us with like our long-term plans. Someone may have realized that something had something to do with God. Okay, this omnipresent, like they may have felt like God was controlling some sort of force, but something was buried under the ground. Yup. Knight of Swords, clarity. Yup. It was just like this powerful force that just came out of nowhere. It just appeared. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Talk about activation. So someone, like, okay, there was someone that tried to destroy this here, or someone that could have tried to like, if not destroy it, they could have tried to like, there's like a person attached to this, like an energy, like a person here, or maybe the person that had planted it there in the first place. It's like there's something now, like they've got something, like maybe that was okay. Do you know what I'm getting? This person that planted it, they planted it there, but they knew that it could be dug up, but they didn't necessarily expect for it to be dug up, but they knew that it could be. But then they may have had some other things that were more valuable that they made sure to keep in the proper safe, like the safe where it's like, okay, you're not going to get into that without the passcode and the lock, and you're going to need me for that. So I feel like whatever they buried, they don't really mind it being discovered, but there may have been a reason why it was buried, and maybe it's because in the wrong hands, you know, it's like, maybe it's, yeah, anyways. If someone does, if someone discovered something and they felt like it was working against them, maybe that's why it wasn't given to them, because maybe, you know. But if you discovered something and you felt like, oh, this is very valuable, then like that's the difference, right? So yeah, but like I said, the person that actually planted it here, there's some sort of vibration that they're on, something to do like a value, something to do like a value. Okay, but it's like they may have, or they may have another form of value or something else that's very valuable, and maybe it's like really like locked away, and it's like no one can get into that, no one can have access to that unless they permit them to have access to it, and that's just point blank, period. So it's like they can find that, they can dig that up if they want to, like, you know, if you dig that up and you misuse that, and then that doesn't work in your favor, then it's not my fault. You shouldn't have dug it up. It wasn't for you to dig up, but since you digged it up, if it didn't work in your favor, then because you're not aligning with the way if it's the omnipresent power, you're not aligning with something that's of God, then that's for you to discern, right? But if you found something and you thought, oh, this is valuable, then maybe that's actually an asset for you. And maybe if you feel like there's something that's allowing you to soar forward from a place of truth to find more things of value, then it's like you may be one of the people that are on the side of where I was talking about over here, where you're making those decisions for a place of truth. Okay, maybe someone's noticed that, oh, you found something and you're actually using this to like guide you. They're like, oh my gosh. But it's like this person that may notice that you found something, they are trying to get access to the big safe, the big safe, the big safe. They want access to the big goods, the big safe, the real value. Okay, and some of you guys, they want access, the real value, it could either be a person, or for some of you guys it's money. This person wants access to a person, or they want access to money, and they're both in the safe. And there's two people that have locked these things in the safe. So someone could have chosen to lock themselves away in a safe because they felt like, okay, I want to be hidden away from this person. And then someone else may have said, okay, yeah, cool, if that's the best thing you want to do, then cool, hide yourself away and you can do that, right? If they don't have the right combination, then they don't get access. But the person that hid themselves away, I feel like they were someone that wanted to hide themselves away themselves, right? And then the person on the outside was like, okay, do you want me to lock you in? And they're like, yeah, lock it. So like, I'm good in here, just lock it. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. And then the other person went out and they were like on a spiritual mission here, you know. But yeah, so and for some of you guys, if it's not a person that was locked away, it's money, okay? But someone dug up the first thing and now they're like, I want the real safe. I want the stuff that I can't have access to. But it's like they're just hovering around the safe, okay, hovering around this door, trying to figure out, how can I get access? How can I get inside? And it's like the angels are literally guiding the people that hold the safe to like keep the combination safe, basically. Yeah, Queen of Cups, they're also giving these people divine wisdom in regards to like giving them truth, giving them insights in regards to how to move forward and how to, the people that are supposed to have combination to the safe, the angels are giving them the insights in regards to like what the right combinations to that is, okay? So whether that's like they want access to like a person that's valuable, or whether they want access to like some form of value or some sort of like money that they want to retain for themselves, or like something to do with like their long-term plans, whatever it is that's in these people's long-term plans here, okay? If it's like, if there's something that needs to be unlocked here, it's like the angels are giving those people divine guidance here in regards to how to receive access to something that they feel would be of value to them. But it's like they have to let go of anything weighing them down first. Everyone has to let go of anything weighing them down first. And yeah, with the Hierophant energy here as well, it's like someone could be, I just feel like there's someone that's just like observing people doing the right thing and they're just trying to have control by any means possible. Okay, so I feel like it's just saying, you know, there's a need for just like complete release and surrender. Someone's doing that in a space where they feel like, you know, someone's, yeah, like even like someone feels like someone has to be around them sometimes, and it's like even in the presence of them, they're just trying to surrender, and like they know what they're trying to continue with their plan irregardless, but they're just trying to surrender to like the moment because they may not know that someone's trying to control something. But it's like, yeah. So yeah, guys, again, some of you guys, if you see something that makes you think, whoa, let me take a step back, you know, that might be for your own protection, it might be to redirect you, it might be for you to get a moment of clarity before moving forward with something, okay? I feel like someone set their aim on like trying to like I don't know, it just was like cause someone some sort of hurt here, like a specific person. They wanted to target someone and cause them some sort of hurt, but because this person like surrendered and just completely let go of everything and all of it, they couldn't cause them any hurt. And then there could have been someone that stood in the way and was like, no, don't go towards my person. Don't go towards my person. But this person tried to say something or do something to target this person or cause them hurt, and they just completely surrendered the situation. And then this person stood in the middle and was like, no, don't come at my person. Don't do that. Right? And then it's like, oh, this person's like, oh, I'm not having any control. So yeah, then they just get more angry and keep making more selfish choices. So I think it's just kind of saying here, Page of Cups, yeah, in the reverse. Some guys, your Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it's like if you don't pursue something that's not good for you, you feel like someone's gonna come at you with like all this fire. If you don't pursue something that's not good for you, they're gonna come at you with all this fire, to make you do something you don't want to do. And it's just saying, yeah, with the Queen of Cups, like I feel like you're just taking your cup back. I feel like you just kind of withdrew to the most that you can. And then yeah, with the Temperance energy here, some of you guys, this is an act of you kind of like taking like the full mask off, in the sense of like, you know, maybe this person didn't really know like your true intentions in regards to this before, but now maybe it's like very clear to them, because like, you know, they can see that you're being completely like authentic. And it's like, whoa, like this is really what they want, like. But yeah, I feel like someone here needs to go through like, there's someone, yeah, there's an injustice here with the Libra energy in the reverse, and like has something to do with like communication, angry communication, with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone pursued something selfishly, and I feel like this person, they may need to go through some sort of transformation, or maybe like whilst they were doing that, like someone else was going through like a transformation. Someone else could have just been like trying to bring some sort of justice into a situation, but then maybe they realized that something couldn't be balanced out, so then they just kind of like stopped investing into it altogether. And then now it's just kind of like, yeah, the moon energy, there's just like some sort of like secret safe now. Secret safe. So I feel like it's just saying trust your intuition. You already, I feel like you kind of know, your intuition is going to keep guiding you with what to do, and in regards to how to keep yourself safe, and to keep your loved ones safe, and to keep anything that you think is valuable safe. So yeah, there's something that yeah, you're going to be receiving for this. I feel like the angels, they have something for you for whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so they just want me to show you that like they have something for you, something of value for you. Okay, even if you feel like there's something that's trying to get in the way of it, it's saying, you know, as long as you don't invest in what's trying to get in the way of it, and you listen to the guidance in regards to like how to get around it, you will be good. Yeah, someone could be trying to send a lot of demons your way to, so the angels can't get to you, because someone feels like the only thing, they feel like, you know, demons is more powerful than the angel, which is definitely is not. But they may feel like it's the only thing powerful enough to like go up against the angelic energy, is to use like the other spiritual force, which, you know, the demon. Yeah, look, coming from like the underworld here, like so yeah, but I just feel like it's saying that, you know, the thing is with the demons is that, you know, they try to control you by putting fear into you, by, you know, if they make you fearful of what could happen, then that will influence your choices in their favor. Whereas if you don't let that fear kind of rule you, and you still just kind of go around in a situation, then they physically have no control over you. They physically cannot do anything. So yeah, it's like, if anything, people that try to set those type of traps like that, they actually fall into their own traps. If they set a ditch for someone to fall into and the demons catch them, they actually get caught up by their own demons, and then they just feel like they are completely submersed in that energy, where they have to just kind of like grow. This is like my growing pains thing, where it's like they have to kind of go through this period of growth, which to them it may feel like they're having growing pains, and they may try to resist it, but it's like needing to go through a period of growth in order to have a complete new journey. Okay, but again, someone chose to dig something from under the ground that wasn't for them. It was there, it had a protective sign on it. They chose, it was like there was things around it to kind of protect it, but they chose to dig up something that wasn't theirs. So, you know, this is now they're almost like kind of you know, feeling like, why did I do that? But, you know, it's like, if it's just, don't be fast, innit? Ace of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. There was an opportunity to go in a new direction, but this person chose not to go in a different direction. They chose to dig it up, and then it just worked completely outside of their own favor. And now they may feel like their demon is trying to literally like paralyze them into like fear here, and they don't even want that themselves. They don't even want that. That's why they don't want to stay in their own like space, because they just feel like that energy, they're just trapped with those energies, and they're trying to, you know, top up on other people's love, so they don't have to feel that energy. But it's like they need to grow so that they don't have to deal with that, and so they don't have to put other people through that. yeah, Three of Swords, 3 people could have made a choice. This is 2 people or 3 people making a choice, but it's gonna seem like for this person it may feel like, oh, you know, this is like a knife to the heart. But I feel like, you know, this person is, yeah, this person may have already been making choices, like repetitive choices here, that was causing, like, you know, some sort of like inflicted pain, inflicted, like something that was like inflicted. Yeah, look at the snakes in the grass. They're going after the goods, but like, you know, like a snake though, and then causing hurt with it. And it's like, yeah, nah. So if they were making these decisions repetitively, and then someone pulled away for, I don't want this, and then now they fell in their own ditch, and now they feel that same hurt. But it's like, that's not by someone's doing, it's literally by someone withdrawing their cup. But even still, they're still trying to sliver towards the goods that's been locked in the safe. Someone may even put like some snakes of their own to protect like the safe, because they feel like, okay, you want to put snakes in the grass, like maybe, like it's almost like getting a dog like to protect your home type of thing, where it's like, okay, it's like that, you know, like someone may even put something like their own protective things there in place to even protect the safe outside of the combination as well, just so that, like, you know, whenever any like this snaky stuff comes towards, it's like the things that they've put in place to protect, to take care of that, will naturally take care of that naturally without them having to deal with it. Does that make sense? Like directly, it's like they've put something else in place. But you see the heart here, it's done from a place of love. It's something that's like, you know, it's to protect something that's like growing from a place of love. It's to protect something that's like loving. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave that there. Definitely give this video a like if this was helpful, if it resonated. Don't forget to subscribe, my loves. Thank you guys so much for being here. Take care. Stay spiritually charged.